We're putting the mares and foals in the round pen today, and you'll notice Margot's the only one with a halter on her face, and that's for a reason. It's because she's bad and hard to catch. Oh, Gracie, voluntary motion. I love it. Now, Margot, I'm gonna have to ask that you don't try to kick me as you run by, okay? But I do hope to see some action. We're putting the babies in the round pen just to assess how fancy-legged they are, see if we can see anything in their growth, because sometimes at this age, if you need to do anything preventative, it's better than later. Now, I haven't seen anything with my babies saying we need to do that. It's just something we do. Gracie, look at you. Okay, you're doing a real good job of looking cute, but I need to see that front leg in action. I need some loping, some jogging, a couple high yaws are fine even. We're being spied on by her older sister, Molly. Okay, we love the walk. It's just not enough. Oh, even when she's playing, the front leg, the hawk. Oh, Margot. Oh, you fancy girl. The front, oh my gosh. Even counter-cantering, even cross-firing, she's just phenomenal. For those that don't know, this filly is by Machine Made and out of my mare Vias, the first lady. So that means she's a full sibling to last year's filly Kirby. And then she has a half sibling this year, Cheyenne, who y'all saw in the first video we did today. Okay, this thing is so dang fancy and I love her coloring. You know, I've had a lot of red roans and not a single one has looked quite like Margot. She's so dark. Look at how she sits back on that hawk. Look at how she has such free range of motion in those shoulders. Oh girl, that is your nurse mama. She took you in out of the goodness of her heart, okay? I wouldn't be kicking her. She's a saint. I got a new little vantage point to hopefully see her movement a little bit better. Every time I come up here, they turn so fancy, only on this line. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, girlfriend. She is fantastic. So she's a maternal sibling to my young stallion, First Things First. So Kennedy is proving to be just such a producer. Like, oh my God, this thing is phenomenal. I mean, just amazing. I can't even believe I was blessed with babies like this year. I mean, I love all of my babies, I truly do, but I feel like it's just been really hard fought this year, and then the babies that came out are just beyond my wildest dreams. Gracie is not used to this much activity, but it's good for her. So for those that don't know, Gracie is the nurse mare of Margot. So Margot is biologically my mare Kennedy's baby. Her recent mama was Maggie. Maggie had 2 colic surgeries while she was pregnant with Margot. Margot was born. Maggie needed help. Gracie jumped in as the amazing soul that she is. And she just said, yep, that's my baby. I'll take her. Well, they're about to start blowing in the barn and it's going to get real loud. So I hope you enjoyed this little update of Margot. She's fantastic. And I hope you enjoyed watching all the babies and mamas in the round pen. If you're like, hey, you didn't do Woody. Well, we did him a couple days ago. So go find that video and watch it. It's breeding season here at Running Springs. We already checked 3 mares, so go watch part 1 if you haven't already. But we are preg checking Phoebe and Blondie and Raven in this video. Cheyenne, you look crazy. You're shedding out and it's like you're a hodgepodge. You look like a quilt. So your mama Phoebe is your recip mama. So we put another embryo into her, this time from our mare Ricky, aka Gone Commando, with my young stallion, First Things First. So let's cross our fingers. There's a baby cooking. Okay, are we gonna have a Ricky baby next year or not? Oh, and there it is. It was kind of hard to find it there for a second, but there it is. And then she tried to kick him. Ricky, you're having another baby with Denver. You just don't have to do any of the hard work. You're getting the year off, babe. In Dr. Matthews' words, the apposition of her vulva is questionable. So we're putting a Caslix in. That'll help prevent any fecal matter getting in there, any chances of like a, infection in her uterus, something that might make her abort that baby. We want to help her stay nice and clean. Baby sibling for you, Miss Cheyenne. Baby sibling because of the same recip mom, but then the daddy of this baby is Cheyenne's full brother. So next up is Miss Blondie. So Blondie honestly is the one that I have the least good feels about, just because we've had issues breeding her this year. All the timing was perfect on this last one, but we did have to breed her You know, like it's just a couple of times and it'll be okay. If she doesn't take, we'll do a couple rounds of ICSI with her and then try with her early next year. But let's see. So she should be like 20 something days along. He already says her tone's not great feeling. Let's see. Let's see. Baby, where is it? He's not seeing anything. Okay, well, we couldn't do all 5 and get all 5 pregnancies. That would have just been too much. So Miss Blondie is not in foal. We will do ICSI with her, pull a couple embryos with both my studs. You know, it'll be fine. Last but not least is Mr. Moose's mama, Raven. Look how big you are. You're gigantic and beefy. Ain't no doubt about him being gorgeous, honey. Okay, Raven, I really need that enticed Kennedy embryo, okay? That's what we're hoping for. Raven's just been an exceptional recip mare, an amazing mama. I mean, she did tear your neck muscle pretty early on, but you 100% deserved it. So this loose lip has me weak. That's so funny. Okay, she should be a little farther along. And I think we should be able to heartbeat check in this, if there is one. Unfortunately, we're not seeing a 30-day-old baby in there. Unfortunately, with this embryo, it did seem like, because sometimes you can like grade embryos, like grade 1, grade 2. This one wasn't specifically graded, but it did look not quite as perfect as previous embryos, but we only had so many with Kennedy and Enticed. So that means 12 total babies in 2027. I'll do like a little recap here soon. So let me know if you have any questions and stay tuned for more, because we have a couple more heartbeat checks to do before the end of breeding season, but we are no longer actively breeding anybody. What better way to fix a rainy day than try some new Tribute treats? Especially their new limited edition patriotic treats. I'm so excited about the sprinkles. Let's crack this bad boy open. Let's tear her open and see what these sprinkles look like. Well, this is embarrassing. I shouldn't have these nails. Now, obviously they are horse safe sprinkles, but this is like a little patriotic spin on their original Wholesome Blends treats, which all of my horses love. Let's see with Lady, who at least has the red and white part down. She's got most of the patriotic colors, but let's see how she thinks the sprinkles taste. I got her a few months ago. She was straight off of the track. She hasn't had a whole lot of treats. What do we think? I think she's thinking hard about it. I think she likes it. You want more now? Okay, well, we just turned her into a treat hound. These treats are loved by many because they are soy-free, safely made, highly palatable, and Tribute does such a fantastic job of coming out with new flavors and themes, and it's so fun to see if your horses love them or not, and usually they love them. This lady's not even really a big treat girl, and look at her tracking the bag. Let's see who else loves them. I know you're a treat hound, Ricky. Okay, don't pretend like you're not, but you can have some. You've been back to work, you deserve it. As I said, these treats are limited edition, and during this campaign, Tribute has a fantastic partner. They are partnering with PATH International Equine Services for Heroes, and they are determined to raise $25,000 for their cause. So a portion of all of these profits will be going to that organization. Wheezy, do you want some treats? A lot of horse trainers don't do treats from the hand during training, but I'm not her trainer, I'm her mom, so she's getting treats right now. No one tell Stephanie that I'm giving Walter treats, okay? Anyway, if you would like to shop for your horse friends, you can shop in-store, so find Tribute retailers that have these treats, or you can order them online, but please note, they are limited edition, so they will not be around forever. Okay. If you'd like to shop online, I will have the link to these treats in my link tree. Thank you, Tribute, for supporting such an amazing cause, and let me know if you order some for your ponies.